The world as we know it will no longer be. Human-caused climate change effects are already visible on ecosystems, physical environments, and human societies. Agricultural land use is responsible for 80% of the global deforestation and the loss of 60% of the biodiversity worldwide. Neoliberalism's principles and its policies of austerity, deregulation, free trade, privatization, and reduction in government spending have caused and accelerated the major crises we are facing. The wealth concentration, economic inequalities, destruction of our biodiversity, and the most recent wake-up call, the COVID-19 pandemic. Our societies are at a crossroads. Will we choose the business as usual road, or will we choose a transformation road, which can lead us towards a people, planet, and profit economy, what we call the impact economy? I'm Paul Allard, co-founder and chief ecosystem officer of Impak, the leading impact rating agency, and our mission is to redirect capital towards the impact economy using technology. The COVID-19 pandemic has been an effective wake-up call for all of us and our leaders. The crisis has demonstrated the structural flaws of the financial economy and the free market capitalism dogma, leading to the realization that government intervention and leadership are essential in facing the unprecedented issues we collectively face. The good news is that a growing number of leading countries are embracing decarbonization and green recovery plans. According to the World Economic Forum, of the 14 trillion spending announced by the world's largest 50 countries in 2020, 18% of long-term spending was for green initiatives, a reality unimaginable 18 months ago, making us hope that a brighter future is possible. At Impak, we believe in an economic system where, alongside the financial statement, every single agent has access to the social and environmental impact statement of the organization they choose to deal with. Citizens will make informed choices on where to spend, invest, and buy. Enterprises, investors, banks, cities, governments will adjust their interest rate, their pricing, and taxes according to the organization's impact and global contribution to the planet, people, and the economy. We could be witnessing the rise of the impact economy. These are exciting times for all of us, change makers and entrepreneurs. And by embracing those new challenges, incredible opportunities are awaiting to be taken. At this crossroad, considering the state of the planet and social inequalities, the transformation road leading us to the impact economy seems the only obvious choice we have. On this transformation road, there are many challenges and creating as many opportunities for change makers and entrepreneurs. One of those challenges is to measure effectively the results and progress of every organization in mitigating their negative impacts, such as calculated decrease in GHG emissions, and in generating positive outcomes, like improving schooling in developing countries by offering affordable solar panels. Similar to what has been done for financial reporting worldwide, the need for a transparent, comparable, standardized, and open source impact reporting is essential to follow the concrete progress of every actor and organization towards sustainability. I cannot overstate it. If we are serious about this transformation and to avoid the pitfall of greenwashing, the transparent, comparable, and standardized impact reporting issue needs to be solved at an international level. Furthermore, the development of technologies such as AI, natural language processing, machine learning, and so forth are key to a scalable solution. From this movement, a dynamic ecosystem of new tech enterprises will flourish. The transformation towards the impact economy is already underway. Europe, and specifically France, has taken the lead since 2001, and even more following the 2015 Paris Agreement on climate. Indeed, The French government was one of the first countries to adopt a law making social and environmental reporting mandatory. And no later than last March, they officially announced that they want to become the world leader of impact financing. On France's impulse, things have accelerated on the European Union level. Regulators and states are publishing more demanding new laws like the EU taxonomy and the Sustainable Finance Disclosure Regulation, among many. Sustainable finance actors are supported by a growing number of investors with social and environmental values at heart, and standard setters are collaborating on an international level to move towards a common extra-financial framework. Europe has indeed taken the leadership. Today, the transformation is accelerating at a fast pace. The world's largest economy has announced in April its intention to make 100% of its electricity carbon-free by 2035. To paraphrase President Biden about its monumental decision, this is the moment that America won the future. The massive sustainable infrastructure plan comes only a few weeks after the Security Exchange Commission has been moving ahead on requiring listed companies in the United States to provide more disclosure on environment and social related risks. And right after the International Financial Reporting Standard Foundation, the IFRS, has set up a working group to converge sustainability standards. Leading USA financial institutions are also moving and contributes to accelerating the movement. BlackRock made sustainability its new standard for investing. 5 of the 6 largest banks in the United States have announced they will stop financing fossil fuel development. Sustainable investing accounts now for 33% of the total US assets. The United States transformation towards the impact economy is now underway. Okay, greenwashing is still widespread, and we are not there yet in terms of transparency and rigor, but the sustainable dynamic is really in motion. Now, as a Montreal-based fintech entrepreneur, I need to ask, where is Canada? What is Canada's contribution to the historical international transition? We have in Canada a vibrant social business sector from Vancouver to Toronto and to Montreal, sustainable development impact experts in universities and enterprises across the country. We have a flourishing fintech community. But where are the policymakers, the regulators, the financial institutions? To impulse the movement and hop on the running train, the Canadian government and leaders are at the crossroad. They can either continue with the slow implementation of an inadequate transition plan, or they can adopt a recovery package that accelerates the transition to a zero-emission future, embracing the impact economy momentum. A number of promises by successive governments to scale up climate action and transition to a sustainable economy were made, but little has been done to deliver on the promises and the challenges we need to confront. In fact, Canada spent $1.8 billion to support financially the fossil fuel industry in 2020. Policy decisions made in the next few decades will have profound and long-lasting effects on the global climate, ecosystem, and human societies. Today's transition policies are tomorrow's environmental and social impacts. Canada needs to rapidly embark on a genuine transition to sustainability and the impact economy so as not to miss the train. Impak is the leading impact rating agency. We are a Canadian fast-growing fintech, and we are the first to provide a transparent, comparable, and rigorous environmental and social data set. Our solution is based on international standards and frameworks such as the Impact Management Project, which, by the way, has been just adopted by France, and the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals, what we call the SDGs. Concretely, what we do is we help banks, funds, asset and wealth managers integrate high-quality impact data in their business process via a SaaS solution. In other words, our contribution to this historical transformation of our economy is to provide a transparent, comparable, standardized, and open source impact reporting for all stakeholders of the impact economy, being able to compare apples to apples. Canada has all the expertise needed to transform prosperously and greenify its economy right now. As a leader in natural resources, we must answer the call for sustainability before we miss the train. And inspired once again by President Biden's recent quote, I would say, in 50 years, people are going to look back and say, this was the moment that the world won the future. We all need to act now. Thank you.